Yeah, well, here, April 28th, day 40 on the Elk River. Yesterday I took the day off. Snow was a little bit too deep. It was pretty tough hauling, so I described it a little bit, but I ran out of batteries. And but it was a perfect day. I thawed a little bit, which was pretty good for me. And then this morning I got a good start. Southwest wind, kind of clearing. Southwest is a sign of a thaw. It's 34 degrees. It didn't really get much below freezing, so I thought, boy, this is it. I got a good thaw coming, and the surfaces would all change. And I sailed down east on the river with a tailwind for about 5 miles, and then I started going north on the river, and then everything changed. The whiteout came back, the clouds came in, north wind came up, really strong north wind. It was up to 30, sometimes 40 miles an hour, and same old whiteout conditions. And but I just hauled all day, put about a 10-hour day, and did almost 14, 15 miles. And number of rapids I went around, it was, other than the skiing conditions, which were horrible, it was very safe. And I went around overland in a couple of them, and I have to be really careful, especially below the rapids, to keep well close to the shore, way downstream from that. I'm very careful with that, and I'm very careful. It's easy sometimes to take a shortcut. But I just don't do that. I just, because when you're traveling next to shore, the snow is a little bit deeper. But, so the river is a series of, kind of small rapids. They'd be a class 1 or class 2. They're dangerous in these situations, but for everyday canoeing, not much of a rapids. And then they go into lakes, small little lakes, pools, you know. Some of these lakes are maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles. And then it narrows down, goes into a rapids, and it kind of goes like this all the way. The Elk River is pretty much like that until the end, where it picks up in a series of rapids and big falls coming out. I have that in a couple of days from now. No game sightings, a few fresh caribou tracks, but seems like I'm getting out of the caribou country right now. I've camped below rapids here, made a comfortable camp. It got up to about 33 today. It wasn't that cold, but it was really a bad wind chill. And the wind chill was not that bad. It was really, it was the seeing. It was, these whiteout conditions are like traveling with steam sunglasses, and you just don't have the perspective. And it can be moody. I don't get down very much, but this is pretty typical in the spring when the warmer weather tries to make salt in the cool land here in the snow. When it reaches the snow, it gets gray and white out. So this is, I think, typical spring conditions. But the winds, weather change all the time here, which isn't typical. Normally you get a north wind, and a south wind comes up in the spring. But I'm still hoping for thaw weather. There's really good ice on these rivers and lakes, but they're 4 inches under snow, kind of a crusty snow that I've had in the last week with the windstorm and kind of accumulation of snow off and on. But a medium-sized thaw would really change conditions here. I'm kind of waiting for these spring conditions, and the river travel can be pretty good when the ice is thawed. So, well, anyway, checking out here. Let's see, what is it now? Yeah, April 28th, day 40, you will hear, over and out.